Whew. Whew. So yeah, I've made a start clearing out all the old fruit bushes from the fruit cage area, as you can see. So the plan is, that's all going to be completely and utterly weeded this week. All the old red currant bushes, I've took one out there, dug it out. There's 3 more to go. That one, and the one at the top are going to be gone. All of this is going to be thoroughly weeded, and I'll get as many of the what's it called? Raspberry. All the raspberry root system shifted as much as I possibly can this week. So there's a lot of weeding to be done, as you can see. There's tons. All this is coming out. All these strawberry beds are coming out, for sure. People may call me names for doing that, but I'm not bothered, because we've got the strawberry bed over on that side. We didn't eat all the strawberries that we could possibly eat this last season. We were giving tons of them away. We were taking about 3 or 4 pounds of strawberries every night here, which is nice, but then you get sick of strawberries after a while. And everybody else was saying, no, you're alright, we don't want any more. Which is fair enough, isn't it? So we can use it for other things. So the other thing I'm going to be doing this week is getting the old sketch pad out and rejigging all of this, the whole lot, for next year. Seeing what's what. There's going to be a lot of changes based on what we've learned this year, basically. This year we've learned quite a bit. There's not going to be the brassicas that we've grown this year. Nowhere near as many. In fact, we're going to scale back the brassicas quite a bit. Apart from the broccoli, I'm thinking I'm going to attempt to grow the brassicas in buckets. 1 per bucket of this type. Because the root system is not a massive root system, and I think that in one of those buckets, this size of bucket, I think you can grow to maturity a broccoli in that. In fact, I'm pretty certain you will be able to do that. And the reason being is, I've done a bit more research into club root, and I think club root was already on the plot when we got it. Must have been. As you saw from the pak choy that we had that time, a couple of weeks ago. So, with club root, in fact I'll turn it around so I can speak to you properly. With club root, it can remain as a contaminant within the soil for about 7 years, up to 7 years. And so, what we intend to do is raise the soil above the ground level, where we're going to be growing the brassicas, and try and eliminate it. So we're going to lime the soil as well, a continuous liming process. And we're also going to, as well as rotate the crop, we're going to keep it away from the existing soil. It's quite contagious, club root, and I don't want to have club root spoiling the veg growing party in any way. We're not having that. We'll work with nature, but club root is a complete pathogenic pest. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's a pain in the bum. So we're getting rid of that. To backfire. Takes me back to Vietnam. So we're doing that. We're going to weed everything out. We're going to do some planting though this week. So we're going to get the garlic in, and we're going to get some onion in. I've not decided on the variety of onion to overwinter, so give us some tips in the comments below about that. But I've got some garlic that we're thinking of putting in. Got all sorts in here. I've actually got some onion sets. So we've got Centurion. We've got some red onions called Red Baron. Yeah, don't know if they're any good for this season, for overwintering. We've also got some shallots. I don't think golden gourmet shallots are going to work, are they? Golden gourmet shallots. And we've got some garlic, so what I'll do is I'll pause this while I dig out the garlic. Yeah, so this is what we've got to work with. Red Baron, which have already, some of them started to sprout. The same with the golden, well, the golden gourmet I don't think have sprouted as yet. No, they've not. They're shallots. Centurion, a couple of them have started to sprout. Storon. And the garlic, we've got two varieties of garlic, which are the pink Germador and the white Casablanca. So please, experienced growers, give us some tips. What do you think may work for overwintering this year? Because they're going in this week at some stage. One or more of those, hopefully, will be going in this week. Unless none of them are appropriate. But I'm thinking that these two will be. These two should be. But what about the Storon, or Sturon, Centurion, Red Baron of the onions, and the shallots? What do you think? Any ideas? Because that's the plan. So yeah, I'm going to be coming down every night, I promise you, and I'm going to be doing an hour every night, weeding and clearing out, preparing a couple of beds for getting these in the garlic and the onions in, getting the garlic and the onions in, and generally making a nuisance of myself down here on the plots, because I need to, for my mental health. It's good, it's a good distraction, not from the family, but from the pressures that you can experience in your working life. A great thing is to have an allotment plot. It's great, and you do miss it when you don't come down. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Is it like an addiction, that? I'm not sure. Probably, isn't it? But you do miss it when you don't come down. I do, anyway. I like it down here very much. And I like to be busy, and I like to be doing stuff down here as well. So, yeah, that is the plan for this week. Yeah, it's been a good weekend. It's been all right. Didn't get anywhere near as much done as I wanted to do, though, this weekend. That's why I'm going to come down every night this week for at least an hour. The nights are drawing in. It's pushing on 7 o'clock, I think, right now. And the sun's ready for going down. It's probably be about half an hour now, so about 7:30. You won't be experiencing enough light to work by that time. So you've got to do what you can do within the hours that you've got. I can get down here for about 6 o'clock of an evening and do an hour, and I can do a good hour down here, and I will do. I'm going to take a change of clothes to work with me, because when I'm at work I have to be smartly dressed, but when I'm down here I have to be dressed like this, like Pablo the Gypsy, without his tooth. I'm going to be at work this week without this tooth, because for the life of me I cannot find this tooth, the tooth. Don't know what's happened to it. I'm forever losing it. Gonna have to get it super glued into my gob, I think, the tooth. It's the only way. It's the only way forward. So yeah, as I'm walking around and finding things that I keep leaving out, this is another thing, another lesson learned. Don't leave all your tools hanging about. Don't leave your onion sets out either, and your garlic, which I have done. They're here. So they need to go back in the tiki hut, which they are doing right now for tomorrow. So yeah, give us some hints and tips about that. What onions can I grow? Can I grow any of those I've just showed you? Same with the garlic. And we'll crack on with that. And I hope to see you all next week. At some time. Thanks for commenting, liking and subscribing. We've got loads of new people who've come on board to the Little Farmer's Farm. And as I say, every step of the way we'll be showing you the triumphs and the tragedies. And we'll be learning, and as we learn, we'll pass on that information to you guys. So together we can spread the love and joy of organic, homegrown vegetables. So until next time, this is Guru Mafinda signing out. Have a wonderful week. Don't work too hard and get yourselves down on the plots and keep on growing. All right, catch you later. I'll leave you with another sunset. I hope you can pick that up because it's not a bad one. Quite a bit of pink in that sky, but I don't think the camera's picking it up. Right, see you all later. Bye-bye.